You guys let me know if you can see me and hear me, please, there, nation, while I get my coffee here and my skank-defied coaster. See who's in the house. Shar Collins, Patriot Ref. What's up, brother? Thank you very much, Cindy. 5 by 5. All right, so we are rocking it out. I'm just going to take a minute or so. Matthew, what's up, Matt? See who is in the house. Terry Wolf, welcome to the Coffee Club. That goes straight to charity. I appreciate that very much. Gremlins are always in the house, Greg. What are you talking about, man? Is Grim in here? I was trying to make notes as I was watching the chat. True American Loretta, good evening. Liz Rambo. James, good evening, brother. Ashlyn, Greg. It is starting. It is starting, man. Hopefully everything's coming across okay. Few quick shout outs, starting with the 2 super chats. I can't, they came in early. I can't let them go. Norman Becker is always super chatting, man. I appreciate that, brother. And Richard Murray, thank you very much for that. Dawn, what's up? Shorty, a.k.a. Nicole Kidman, how you doing? Wascally Wabbit, say that 10 times. Domestics in the house. Texas Prepped, Al Bundy. Can't forget that name, man. So anyway, thank you very much to Papa Prepper for kicking off Saturday night. And a reminder, I'm going to be over after this live stream over on Be Ready Today. The coffee tonight, what is it called? Double Dead? It is sponsored by We the People Prepping. He sent it to the P.O. box. And this stuff is strong, son. I just took 2 or 3 sips, man. I'm already over here shaking. But I dropped his link down below the video, guys. He has a channel if you want to check it out. Mame's Legacy sent me some coffee this week as well. It's in queue in there in my Family Dollar Keurig. Not the real Keurig. Those things break down on me, son. And I'm going to be drinking her brew. It came in a huge yellow bag or a red bag. What's it called? Community, I think. Never tried it, but I'm going to try it on Be Ready Today's. Grim, there you are, you nasty gremlin. How you doing, brother? Grim, if you're not doing anything, man, next week or something, you're welcome to be up on here. I was inviting folks. Next week, I'm going to be coming via StreamYard, and we're going to see if we can get a bunch of people into the show and just talking back and forth in real time, if they want to. But anyway, Mad Max, thank you for that super chat very much. Kelly Collins, how you doing? How you doing, sunshine? So anyway, really quick, Greg Thompson, before we kicked off about 15 minutes before, how you doing, Klinger? He says that it caught my attention. He said he was in New Hampshire and he just ran into someone that was just like me. And I got to know what that's about, Greg. If he's still in here, I got to know. What is that all about? Was the guy tall? Did he have nothing but lint in his pockets? What's going on here, man? What reminded you of me when you ran into this person? Kevin Grip, how you doing, man? Peter, I'm all out of bubble gum. Thank you for the super chat. And also, even more important than the super chat is the Roddy Piper picture, man. I guess you're a guy, and I super appreciate that because I love that movie. What's up, Big B? So the name of tonight's podcast is Riding Dirty because, folks, I set this thing up. I've been outside walking the dogs. I've been doing chores, and I literally sat down probably 10 seconds before I went live. I made some notes a little earlier, and I'm riding dirty. Mad Max, how do I purchase a name tag by my name in the chat? If you're talking about the coffee club, there's a join button on the main YouTube page, and that money goes straight into charity each month. And it unlocks like little emojis beside your name, and they switch the longer you're in the coffee club. Michael, it's been going. We all riding dirty, son. And before I was here doing chores, I was actually at my wife's uncle's Jack. And yeah, he's always riding dirty. Yeah, Papa, man, I'm telling you. I'll go back and watch it. I caught about 10 minutes of it, Papa. But I was coming and going, so I doubt you bombed, man. If anybody's going to bomb the show, it's going to be me right here tonight. I'm going to forewarn y'all. Angie Frick, thank you. Hi, John. Husband and I love watching you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Catskill, welcome to the coffee club. Okay, so here it is, Catskill. Anytime I see a name on here, like Shorty, Nicole Kidman, right? Kelly, Sunshine. Of course, everybody knows Klinger. I know Catskill as tinfoil now because we were in the Angry Preppers stream the other night, and she'll have to post it. I don't remember what the shirt said, but it was hilarious. Whatever it was, had to do with tinfoil. And now I'm going to know her as tinfoil when she rolls up in here. But welcome to the coffee club. That is for charity. Patriotic Prepper, thank you. Good to see you, John. Keep up the good work. Riding dirty. And I'm glad that you folks like the muscle car that I picked out. I think it was I want to say it was a Challenger. It was either a Challenger or a Charger for that art today. Natalie, thank you for all that you do. So helpful. My favorite channel. Thank you, Natalie, for saying that. All right, so here we go. Big announcement tonight. A big announcement. A jumbo announcement. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to give it probably towards the end of the stream just to keep you guys in suspense. But it's a pretty awesome announcement. All right. And this is not the announcement. However, dog tags. If we at any point during this stream hit 1,000 people in here or 1,000 thumbs up, I'm mailing some orange. They're metallic orange dog tags out. Russell the Muscle. What a name, man. Greetings. Greetings to you, Russell the Muscle. You cannot go wrong with a name like that. That sounds like an Xbox gamer tag or something, you know? I used to, guys. I used to be on Xbox. I'm on PlayStation now. But my Xbox gamer tag, the reason I switched, I couldn't remember the password. And my gamer tag was literally Shreddy Krueger. Yeah. Pamela, I heard Trump will be on Newsmax tonight at 9 to show all the proof. Did you hear this? I've heard so much stuff when it comes to President Trump, and we're going to cover some of it tonight. I don't know what to believe, to be honest with you. Thank you for the super chat. Gray Man, dog tags. Gray Man knows what's up with the coffee, man. Gray Man, I love that coffee company that you sent out. Oh, Liz. Okay, Liz will donate a Gas One stove tonight. If you pick one lucky winner, and I know how to do that tonight, Liz. And forgive me, because we could not fit this when we went camping. She is talking about one of these Gas One stoves, guys. Okay? It is literally sitting here right beside me. We were going to take it camping. We could not fit it. I want to introduce you guys really quickly to my new bug out bag. Hello, Robert. This thing is a mammoth, son. All right. Oh, my God. First of all, We the People Prepping also sent alongside coffee. I can't forget this because it's going in the bug out bag. Check this out. He does not want us riding dirty when we go camping. He wants us riding clean, apparently. It is a camp cooking set, cookware set. I thought that was awesome. So thank you for that, brother. I want to show you guys here. This thing is heavy. Oh, my God. But it comes with a frame, and I've tried it on. Oh, check this out, guys. Is that not massive? Look at that pack, guys. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to be riding super dirty when we go camping again. All right, censorship. What is going on with the censorship? Anybody? Nice setup. Thank you. It is a military pack. I cannot remember if it's Army or Marine Corps, but it is surplus. It's actually, military issue. But I made sure to get one with a frame because I knew I was going to pack it down. What does it weigh, lady? I haven't weighed it yet. I would estimate 60 to 65 pounds at least. Monty, big tech is out of control. Yeah. Army. Thank you, Spencer. I mean, really, what is up with the censorship? You know what I mean? Like, how is the president of the United States, the leader of the free world, not free to speak on social media in his own country? Does anybody get how insane that is? Yeah, ouch, lady. Again, it comes with the frame, so the weight is supposed to be, it's supposed to distribute the weight evenly. I've had it on for a few minutes and it's actually not bad. But that's before I put the coffee in, so we'll see. Trump to go over the radio tomorrow. And here's the thing, like they were like quick about it. They were quick about getting rid of him. Prepper Tribe is in the house. What's up, brother? Please go follow Prepper Tribe if you have not done so already. That dude is hilarious. Prepper Tribe. I was lurking a little bit in y'all stream last night, and it was like a revolving door of people coming in and out, man. Who is that one guy? I loved him. Arkansas Living, I think. Thank you very much for that super chat. I would dump Twitter if I didn't have like 62,000 people following me on Twitter. I've used Twitter since I think 2011. I've used it to promote my writing. And so a lot of the people that are following me over there, readers, I don't want to just abandon it, but it has become a crap hole on social media. I mean, it is nothing but anti-Trump rhetoric over there. You know what I'm saying? That's okay, Big Red. I understand it happens to me too, man. But this has led me to wonder, and I've heard rumors. I posted a video about this last night on Rumble because I couldn't do it here. Michael Helier, I think I'm saying that right. Welcome to the Coffee Club, and thank you for giving to charity. Does Trump have a plan B? Is he going to release some information? I have to be careful what I say over here. But I have heard rumors that Trump may, in fact, have gotten his hands during the chaos on Capitol Hill, on the Capitol building. He may have gotten his hands on some invaluable laptops. Have you guys heard anything on that? Ain't no anti-Trump in my house, Richard says. Patriot Ref, I'm inclined to agree with you. I'm still hoping. I'm clinging to hope. But yeah, I've heard it from several places, Chris. And I'm wondering if there's any, legitimacy to it. There's really no way to verify it, though. What is the best online venue once they start throwing the hammer down? Rumble. Rumble is the place where I can post videos. If it gets bad enough, I can also post them to Patreon. I can pay extra and post over there. But Patreon is not as much free speech as Rumble is. That's a very good question. Parler. We're blowing it up apparently on Parler. I'm not even that familiar with Parler. Jay Fields, welcome to the Coffee Club. Thank you for giving to charity. BitChute is good too. I need to look into BitChute. I've heard that. Yeah, Catskill, I can post the same type of videos and just speak freely over on Rumble. And they don't seem to really care. Kelly, it is on slow mode. Mods, I am so sorry. It is on slow mode. I put it on slow mode before I went live. Can you link the Rumble account? Someone just did. Thank you, Klinger. Klinger just dropped a link to it. And there's Parler. Thank you very much, Klinger. What I have heard, and I think I was speaking with Mark today via email. There's a lot of movement going on in California, a lot of military movement. I've even heard, again, unconfirmed, guys, but I've heard rumors that President Trump has relocated to California. I don't know why California. I don't know why that would be the spot. Again, I don't even know if it's legitimate information. That's just what I've had several people email me and tell me. And they've sent, videos from other spots and things. Yeah, Brittany, I've seen that video. I've seen several of them, actually. And the theory is, again, it's just a theory. There's no way to really prove this. But when the chaos, and the protesting and everything was going on in D.C., that Trump actually had plain clothed, I guess you would call them agents or operators, whatever, mixed in with the crowd. And when they pushed their way into the Capitol building, these individuals knew exactly what to look for, and they snatched them and took off. And then shortly thereafter, the swamp came after Trump, and they tried to shut down everything they could, social media wise. They're trying to hide something, is what I've heard. Now, again, I don't know this to be fact, but I guarantee you, if it's fact, we're going to hear about it before the 20th. Mina, thank you very much. I am not going to try and pronounce that last name. I don't mean any disrespect. I'm sure it's beautiful, but this old country boy would bang that name up bad. But thank you very much for that super chat. I've heard that, Papa, that he may start his own social media network, which is great. I'm totally on board. I would sign up for it. But the damage would already be done at that point, I'm sorry, I missed something here. Klinger, definitely, if you want to look into that, you can. I've got to be over at Be Ready Today's immediately after this, and we'll get to the big announcement here in a little while, okay? Anybody go school shopping? My daughter's going back to school in a couple of months in person, not virtually. And we had to do some school shopping, which is interesting. And first of all, we stopped at the grocery store, guys, and the shelves are getting pretty bare. My wife went in by herself, and then she called the phone. She called my phone. She called me on my cell phone. Ain't that a rap song or something? But she said, you need to get in here and see this. And so I went in there, and I'm like, oh my God, man, the prepping staples were hammered. They were almost out of a lot of stuff. And so, yeah, somebody got that. A couple people, LOL. I was hoping that was not for nothing. And so then we go to the shoe store. All right, now this is how you know you're raising them right. AL, thank you very much. $20, hashtag freedom. Brother, you can hashtag freedom all you want to, man. I'm down for that. Yeah, Grim, I totally understand, but you would have to know my daughter. She is a pro-Trumper 100%, and she don't care to tell them. And she's a Christian 100%, loves the Bible, and she don't care to tell them in school. And so, she's ready to unleash on them. Marsha, my son Colby wants to know, what is redneck nachos? We'll get to the shoe store here in just a second. Redneck nachos, at least when we're camping, we eat them when we're camping, and that's going to be a small bag of Doritos, son. And we'll put stuff in them. We'll put like chili in them and a couple of other things, maybe some shredded cheese or something, and then we shake the little bag up, and that's how we eat them here. Anyway, thank you for the super chat. Brenda, thank you. The NPC show on YouTube has an interview with General McLerney that confirms a lot of the rumors we are hearing. I hope so. I really do. The thing is, and I love the fact that there's so many sources, Brenda, of information out here now that we don't have to sit down and watch the nightly news with Lester Holt. But the downside to that is there's a lot of misinformation out here. So I'm hoping that what we're hearing is factual, because wouldn't that just be something? Wouldn't it be something? So we go to the shoe store, and most kids her age, you know, they're into like Air Jordans or Steph Curry's. What does she want? She wants Ariat cowgirl boots, right? Ariat boots, first of all. So we're like, okay. We go into the shoe store, and they're like, we ain't got no Ariat boots, son. They're trying to sell us Nikes. We're like, nah, ain't nobody got time for that. Buffering, that's not a shocker. Sorry about that. And long story short, the store manager, you know, my wife's like, thank you. Okay, thank you. We'll hit somewhere else. He's like basically begging her to stay. And he says, you know, I can order you anything you want and have it shipped to your house. You know, $45 and up is free. And my wife is like, well, we can order them online though, right? And he admits, he says, yes, but we're hurting bad. I would much rather order them in store and have them shipped to your home. So, and this is a mainstream shoe store, guys. Grim, not really. I understand what you're saying, but she hangs out with a conservative crowd at school. She's in the middle school. I mean, she just hangs with that group, and she's not really a follower. She understands. I've talked to her about this since she was really young. She knows the schools are there to teach only half of the story when it comes to history. She knows about the indoctrination and things. Frank, what's up? Brian, yeah, we're almost there. Share it out to social media or whatever. We get 1,000 in here at one time, and Metal Dog tags going out, and they say we are Prepper Nation YouTube. But anyway, yeah, apparently stores are hurting bad. And I have to assume, okay, this was in a mall. So I have to assume that if the shoe store is hurting, that most of the other stores, whether they admit it or not, are hurting bad. So it's only a matter of time. It is only a matter of time. Can somebody please tell me, because I didn't have time to research it. A few people mentioned it as I was doing the notes. These wiki dumps. Apparently some information was dumped on Wikipedia, or not Wikipedia, but WikiLeaks. And I don't know what was leaked. It's the first I'd heard of it. Has anybody else in here seen anything about what was leaked? Shorty, I know that's right. She ended up getting a decent pair, but we're going to take her to a local Tractor Supply. Fred, what do you think of the possibility of an armed revolution? All right, so Fred, let's have this talk. I think we're close. Here's what I saw happen at the Capitol, okay? I saw a lot of mad patriots who aren't going to take it anymore. And then once they pushed their way into the Capitol building, they really didn't know what to do after that. Like, you could tell they're like, we're in, now what? So they start taking selfies, and they start kicking feet up on Pelosi's desk, which was hilarious, by the way. But I don't think they're going to take it much further than that, Fred, until Biden and Harris start trying to gun grab. And then at that point, I think it's going to escalate. So if and when they come for the guns, I believe you will see an armed rebellion at that point. Now, how coordinated and organized it's going to be, ain't no telling. Apple is doing an update tonight. No more Parler. They are scared to death. Apple and Google, they are scared to death of these small upcoming platforms that are promoting free speech, aren't they? Prepper Brian Keith, check out on Rumble. Trump isn't done yet. Military intelligence has exposed the operation to take over the United States. That's why Pelosi is scared. I haven't seen that yet, Prepper Brian Keith, but I pray that's the case. It doesn't matter. Mainstream media will still spin it as Trump trying to pull off some sort of a coup or something. But I would love to see that be the case. I think that would actually lead to potentially a civil war, but it probably needs to happen. So I'm glad if that's the case that he's not done yet. Lady Catherine, thank you very much for the donation. Very much. I also have, and I'll do this on Wednesday because it's in the other side of the house. Someone sent me a cookbook on survival food. I think it was Vivian. I would have to go back and double check. I don't want to shout out the wrong person, but my wife confiscated it from me and took it in there. It had to do with Augustin Farms, and I don't have it handy. Otherwise, I would thank you right now. Negative, Clint Eastwood. That's a hard negative. Unless you're talking about Joe Biden, then I have no idea. All right. We're giving away some dog tags. All right, son. So here's how we're going to do it. 1,000 people up in here. I'm prepared for it, guys. I have a prepping item sitting right beside my laptop. The first person that tells me what this item is getting the dog tags. And remember, slow chat is on, so you're only going to get one guess every 45 seconds. Well, tags, obviously. Somebody said tags, really? Oh, my God. Nobody has hit it yet. My mods are probably over there pulling their hair out right now. Yep, somebody just got it. Hold on. Hutch Homestead. It is, in fact, a compass. Hutch Homestead. Email me. The email is down below. I will be sending these out to you. That is awesome. About 3,000 chats in a matter of 5 seconds. And let me see here. I've got to get something else ready because Liz is giving a stove away tonight. Thank you very much, Liz Rambo. People still guessing. It is a compass. Greg, good job. It's a compass. Jack Daniels. That is awesome. Let's see here. We were talking about this right as the show started, guys. Well, native and devout preppers, we weren't talking about you, but thank you for the super chat. President fought a good fight. We still have his back. Yes, we do. Now we see how well we prepped and settled in for the true test of our mettle, our patriotism, and devotion to each other. Appreciate you, nation. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, the fight's still yet to come. There's no doubt about it. But it's not over until it's over. I don't want to give you guys false hope, but until Biden's butt is sitting in the Oval Office, I don't want to believe that Trump's done. And maybe that's me being naive or whatever. But sorry, I'm grabbing another prepping item for a little bit later. All right. So getting back to business here, next week on Shogun, we are going to open it wide open to pretty much any nation member that wants to join us via video and talk back and forth via video. This is going to be happening through StreamYard. If you're interested, email me sometime this week, and I will be sure that you get the link right before I go live. All you do is click the link, And there you go. You'll be added to the show, and we will chat back and forth and meet each other. Not just meeting me, guys. You'll be meeting each other via video. So I understand that's not for everyone, but for the people that are interested, this truly is our nation, not just mine. And that sounds like a zoo. Joyce, it may be a zoo, but it's going to be our zoo. And it should be interesting to watch for everybody else. People already guessing, hey, man, we ain't doing that yet. All right. We just hit 1,000 subs on Parler earlier today. Is that right, Klinger? I thought I saw that. Jefferson Martial Arts, man. Yeah, email me. I will drop you the link that day. We do Travel Nurse Prepper. Our live stream is every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. It's going to be a long time, Servant Warrior, a long time before those face diapers go away. 1.1 Klinger. Awesome. Yeah, the masks, the face diapers, as Grim and his gremlins call them. Unfortunately, I think they're going to be pushing that for a long time. You see, when you give them a little bit of power, they don't like to relinquish that power, right? They want more and more and more. And the people that are running things, the Bill Gates of this country, if you will, they thrive on power. So they're not going to give it back easily at all. That's why you never give an inch on the Second Amendment, because you'll never get that inch back, ever, in my opinion. Wolverine, somebody said. Thank us, a very special thank you. Hold on, guys. Very special thank you to the moderating team. To the moderating team and to the social media team for helping us get over that 1,000 hump on Parler, which I've been to, I think, twice in my entire life. But I'm going to have to start going over there more often, apparently. Patriot Ref, I totally agree. We've given way too much when it comes to the Second Amendment. We've allowed them just to chip away, and the problem with chipping away is sometimes it leads to big cracks. And then before you know it, it's gone. Do not give an inch. Now, when it comes to complying with the face masks, that is a personal choice. I understand that businesses businesses can make their own rules. All right. So if they post something and it's private property and they say, don't come in without a mask. All right. That's their choice to make. But when it comes to the Second Amendment, when it comes to the boom booms, that's no one's choice to make. And that's not a right that they can take away. And do not let them, because that will lead to the downfall of free America. Yeah, Parler is up. Thank you, Kendra. Parler is working. Google is just trying, and Apple, they're trying to make it as hard as possible. For example, Google to use their browser or their, the Google Play Store to get to Parler. So you just have to circumvent the nonsense and go straight over there. It's the same thing with Mr. Jones over at the InfoWar, right? InfoWars. Same thing. You can go over there and check him out now, but you go to Google or something like that, and he's a ghost. Nobody's even heard of the guy, right? Coffee Club, thank you again for giving to charity. After this, a reminder, I will be with Be Ready Today. And then after I'm with Be Ready Today streaming, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to film tomorrow morning's premiere, and then I'm going to film a video for the Patreon giveaway. So you folks that are over on Patreon, $5 and up, I'll be doing that giveaway video. It will post tomorrow. I nominate John to run the zoo. Oh, no, it's going to be a zoo next Saturday. But I'm going to sit back and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? You guys have been talking It's just a rumor, Cinderella. They're not shut down. Parler was down yesterday for a little while. Their servers crashed. As soon as Trump was blacklisted from Twitter, everybody flooded to Parler and they weren't ready for it. But I think it's leveled off now. Yeah, I mean, the coffee club is in here every morning talking back and forth in the Premier Club. And you have your nation clubbers and your gremlins at night in here chatting back and forth. So next week, you guys are going to have the opportunity again to come on Shogun and talk to one another via video. Monty, the app has been removed. Yeah, that's fine. But you can still go to the Parler website. You can use your PC or your Mac. And you can visit Parler there. At least that's what it was right before I went live here. I don't know from there. See, Google controls so much, and they've programmed into people's minds, really, especially the younger folks out here, that if you can't Google it and find it, or you can't get it at the Google store, it doesn't exist. And that's not true. You just have to go around Google. It's a little bit harder to do, but you can get there. DuckDuckGo, Shonda, that's an awesome search engine. Yes, you still can. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Joyce, yeah. I was using my phone's browser earlier this morning, checking it out, and I got there. Now, once you get there, I'm not sure if you have to download it or how that works. 3% Patriot Prepper, Google can suck it. Google wants to control the world. They are the Skynet of the real world. I mean, truly. They want it all, son. You know, how they went from a rinky-dink search engine, and hopefully they're not in here monitoring right now, but it's true. They started in Amazon the same way. They started out as a little bitty company on nobody's radar, and boom, blew up. Thank you for that, Dave Jones. Thank you very much. Google is China. Russell the Muscle. There's that name again, man. Go to DuckDuckGo. I have no problems with it. It's amazing. If you search for something conservative on Google, and then you go to DuckDuckGo and you search for the same thing, the same terminology, it's amazing that the results are so different that pull up. And that's a good indication that you're being lied to by Google. Jimmy, thank you very much for that. Want to use this super chat to inform you all of privacytools.io. It will help you find tons of security, privacy-related replacements for everything. I'm a cybersecurity analyst. Well, I will pass that on to my boy Caveman James, who is basically my tech guy because I'm a low-tech redneck. But it sounds very interesting, and I'm sure that there are some nation members out there that actually know what that means. Thank you very much for that. Bob, thank you. Parler servers are hosted by Amazon. Google and Apple are just the being of what will probably be a ton of trouble, but not shut down yet. So Parler is hosted by Amazon or owned by Amazon? I really hope they're not. I hope they don't have anything to do with Amazon. That would be horrible. Thank you for that super chat. Farm Girl Rebel. My kids gave me a hoodie that says the older I get, the less life in prison is a deterrent. That's very true, by the way. Pretty much sums up everything now. Thank you very much. That is my view on my daughter dating, right? So she still has 9 or 10 years. People are like, how are you going to handle it? I'm going to be like, son, by then, most of my life's over. I don't care. I'll strap up and go after somebody. What do I have to lose at that point, I don't even have to walk the dogs if I'm in prison. I'll just lay in the bed all day, son. Okay, Parler is sitting on Amazon servers. Okay, thank you. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm not sure how that stuff works. Peter, what are we talking about gone here, sir? If they use Amazon server and they got overwhelmed yesterday and it crashed, that speaks volumes for how many people jumped from Twitter to Parler yesterday, doesn't it? 3 hots in a cot. There you go, Jennifer. Sign me up. As long as Bill Gates is not the warden, I'm in. Autumn, of course you do. We all have something to lose, right? I would miss my Fruity Pebbles if I was in prison. I would have that to lose. And I would miss watching Papa Prepper streams every so often, right? And talking to my MeWe crowd. Everybody's got something to lose. Army Lee. Sorry about that. I thought it said Amy Lee, and I thought, that's my favorite singer that I pretty much stalk. She's here. She's finally here. Army Lee asks, if the revolution happens, do you think all gun laws will be abolished? If a revolution happens, it doesn't matter what piece of paper they sign at that point. You understand? They can pass any law they want to. If it goes red hot, people are just going to ignore it and do their own thing anyway, I would think. We would miss you, son. Y'all could write me. Tennessee Tactical. They'd be like, yeah, John, you got 800 visitors today. I'd be like, send them in. I'd be looking like, what's his name? Jack Nicholson from, that's it, right? From the Cuckoo's Nest. My hair all stuck up. Man, look at this real quick, guys. I need a haircut bad. I know it doesn't look like it, but I look like I'm just not used to hair like this. I feel like I'm on a Just For Men commercial. It's starting to get long, son. Need a replacement for YouTube, Orlando. Rumble. Rumble is the replacement. It is harder to use. It's a little harder to figure out, but it is a pretty legitimate platform. There was a good question here. Hold on. Tyrone, what do you think will be the spark, or has it already been sparked? Well, 2 scenarios. If Trump does have tons of information on the swamp, and if he dumps that before the 20th, that's actually going to spark it. The extreme left, they are going to go loco because they already think Trump's out, and he very well may be of the White House. But if something happens and he's not out, they're going to lose their minds in a violent way. For the people on the right, it's going to be, I think, gun grabbing. I think patriots, conservatives in this country will put up with a lot, right? But if you come for the guns, then it's game on, in my opinion. Yeah, we're just waiting to see. Grim, that's very good. Waiting to see if it blows or if it's a dud. We need to make a keep list of representatives. There you go, Kendra. I mean, look, guys, there are a few. There are a few good representatives. You know, Ted Cruz, sometimes I like him. Rand Paul. There are a few more, but there aren't enough. There aren't enough people in Congress and Senate that actually care about us. You know, we understand what goes down, right? We understand that they pretend to care, and then they take money on the side so they can run for re-election. And then, you know, then they owe a favor out to whoever gave them the money. And then these people that are donating money basically run the country. And it sucks. I hate lobbying so much. Do you think martial law is still an option or a possibility? Good question, Brandon. I think the only way that it would be a possibility at this point is if Trump dumps a bunch of dirt on the swamp, the left loses its mind, and then at that point, Trump kicks in with the Insurrection Act because he's still the president at that point. Insurrection Act. Other than that, I don't really see it. Maybe in certain areas, like a certain section of a city, or I think we're more prone to see lockdowns and curfews than anything else. Again, unless Trump dumps some dirt out. If he dumps out some dirt on the Clintons and Pelosi, etc., that would, and Biden or Harris, that would basically disqualify them from the White House, and then he gets 4 more years. Oh my God, half this country is going to go insane. Kim, the tags have already been given away. Hutch Homestead. Charlotte, that's a good point. My Uncle Jack made this point to me the other day, actually. He said they don't need to come for the guns. They're just coming for the ammunition. He said they done got smart, and then he threw some cuss words in there. Linwood just posted to Parler that a source said Amazon to shut down Parler in next 24 to 36 hours. That's not good. Thank you for the super chat. I would hate to see it, because what that would do is the other free speech platforms like Rumble, etc., would be the next ones to go. It almost seems like in that scenario that nobody will ever eclipse the power that Google and Amazon and Facebook and Twitter have. And that's what I do not like at all. Jeff Barrett, good luck finding the seeds. LOL. I saw quite a bit of 12 gauge today at Rule King. It's ridiculous. They had nothing else, like literally nothing but 12 gauge. The shelf was half full of 12 gauge. I'm like, okay, I'll just get a 12 gauge. So I go up to the counter at the gun barn. They don't have the boomstick. Sold completely out. Right? I'm like, so you got 15 guns up here on display, no ammo for them. And then all of the ammo you don't have the boomsticks for. I need 380. There you go, Charlotte. I need 380. I need 22. I need 9. I ain't got any of it. I mean, I have some, but you can't ever have enough. Yeah, Christopher, I don't think they're going to come for the ammunition that we have now. I think they're going to come for the ammunition, the future ammunition. Maybe stall the ammunition producers or buy it up. We've seen this before, right? During, who was it, Obama? During the Obama administration, they were buying up all the ammo that they could get their hands on before people could buy it. Gerald, wouldn't that be great if he moved her to an undisclosed location, some sort of a safe house, and then he pardoned her? They would be building prisons, because I'm sure half the swamp was in on that. I make my own black powder matters. Wow. So yeah, guys, buckle up, because it's going to be, let me go ahead and give you the big announcement real quick. So we got about 10 minutes left. Next Wednesday, I normally do a private live stream for Patreon. However, I can't do that next week. I'm going to be Wednesday over with Be Ready Today and The Angry Prepper. We're all three going to be doing a stream together. And so I want to open that up for everybody in the nation. And I'm going to be bringing some hard questions to Jason at The Angry Prepper. I'm not throwing him softballs, guys. And I'm sure he's bringing me some hard questions as well. So there we go. It's going to be an interesting stream. And of course, when I said a big surprise, I'm talking about, dude looks like Hercules. Bring spam. I need to do that, Peter. I need to do it. I make a Ric Flair robe out of spam packs. Oh, God. Oh, thank God for the... Okay. All Marxist governments have used famine to control the population. It is the quickest way to control the masses. fear and famine. You're absolutely right. I'm all out of bubblegum. I am sorry that it's kicking you out. I have no idea what's going on with that. Woo, Timothy. There's another wrestling fan. Oh, Ric Flair. Yeah, I need to do that, man. Get a Ric Flair robe made out of Spam packs. That would be epic. But I don't think I have time to do it. I don't have enough Spam on hand to do that. And I can't justify spending money on more Spam. Donna Southwood, thank you. Just finished reading 1 second after. The lead character, John, reminded me of you, historian and all. 1 second after. Okay. Let me write this down. All right. Thank you for that. I'll check that book out. I'll see if I can find it online. I've not read it. Bob, Minds.com is a blockchain decentralized alternative to Parler. And their terms of service are basically the U.S. Constitution. Minds.com. You know, it's sad that we have to do this, right? That we have to sit around and try and circumvent a system that is so flawed that it's pathetic. Thank you, Bob. I mean, it's really sad that we're in the United States of America and we are worried about not being able to communicate back and forth freely. You know, Greg Laura. I mean, it feels like, you know, we're just in a communist country already, or at least halfway there. And that part sucks. We're in for a roller coaster ride this year, guys. It doesn't matter who's sitting in the White House on the 21st. I mean, it really doesn't. If Trump's there, they're going to come after him nonstop. The country's going to be in complete and total chaos if he's somehow there. And there's about a 1% chance at this point that he's there, based on what I've seen. If Biden's there for 3 months before Harris takes over or whatever, complete chaos, because they're not just going to, they're not just going to stay the course for 4 years. The first thing they're going to do is undo every single thing that Donald Trump did by stroking an ink pen. And then they're coming for the guns. They're going to the universal basic income. They're going to basically socialist this country up one side and down the other. Where can I buy a beanie? That's actually in the community section of the YouTube page. I posted a link. So there you go. Den, what's up, John? Just showing support. Thank you very much. Keep prepping. I am. I just got some silver in today. Klinger. Prepper Nation BitChute is up. Wow. Search Prepper Nation on BitChute, guys. There you go. This girl's fast, son. Videos will be uploaded as soon as my internet connection decides to work properly. Well, you could have emailed that to me, Klinger. You didn't have to super chat, but thank you. This girl's fast. I'm telling you, the people that do the social media, they make it happen. You know, I'm over on Facebook sometimes. I'm over on MeWe sometimes and Rumble. But they set it all up. They take care of, pretty much all of it. Dawn's awesome. Cindy's awesome. Matt's awesome. I mean, they do a great job. And there are a few more as well. They're not just in here being cute moderators. Matt, I'm not hitting on you, brother. I ordered my beanie today. There you go, Shorty. It looks ridiculous at first. All right, I got it because it looked ridiculous. If you're talking about this beanie, but it's very comfortable. If you're talking about the Prepper Nation, it does not look ridiculous, but it does fit a little tighter than this old loosey-goosey. Dave Jones, we must make the decision to stay the course. Absolutely. Stand firm for the freedom our nation was founded on. There's strength in numbers. Thanks, John. #Trump. Thank you very much. And you are correct, sir. Let me see here. Cinderella X. Thank you for your wisdom and time. Thank you. Thank you, folks, for being here. We got to give away Liz's stove. Again, one more time for those of you that weren't here. Thank you, Liz Rambo. She is going to be giving away one exactly like this. It's going to come to your house if you win via Amazon. And what will happen is The winner will email me and I will forward it straight to Liz. Thank you, Liz, for that. So here's how we're going to do this, guys. I have another prepping item sitting right beside my laptop. The first person to guess it wins the stove. And again, it's set to every 45 seconds. So you're getting one comment every 45 seconds. Make it count. Here we go. Oh, dear God, man. All right, somebody got it just now. Cinderella X. It is, in fact, duct tape. There you go. Email me, and I will forward that over to Liz Rambo. Thank you very much for that, for donating that, Liz. And I need to get mine unboxed, and I need to review it, but I've heard that they are awesome, Liz. Thank you very much. So here's the deal, guys. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here and go try some of Maine's Legacy's coffee. I got it queued up, ready to go, and then I will be joining Be Ready Today. So if you want to find me, Be Ready Today. I'm going to be over there in less than 10 minutes. And we're going to, it's Prepping Faith Corner for those that are interested. All right, guys, I will see you then. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being in the nation. Shoot a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. And you guys rock. Remember, next week, if you want to be on Shogun, email me. Email's right down below, and we'll make that happen. All right. All right. God bless, guys.